Can Vinted resellers be successful on live stream selling? Today we're going to find out with a small little example. So I've got 3 members of staff that work here at Gully HQ helping us build the bundles and stuff like that. Their names are Joey, Cody and Tyler. Those 3 lads, they have been doing Vinted reselling as a side hustle, and on the screen at certain points throughout this video, hopefully I will show you their Vinteds as and when, so you can get a bit of preference or prefix to who they are and where they sell. Now, they're only young lads, but what I wanted to do is kind of use this as an example, or an exercise, should I say, to see how people will do on live stream selling. Now, for those that don't know, I sell on Tilt, the platform, which is £1 no reserve, auction-based app, that I do £1 no reserves as my own choice. So I will sit there with a rail like this, and I will go one by one and do these at £1 no reserve. Now, if you're liking this sort of video and you like the sound of this challenge, please engage down below. And in a minute, literally at 10:30, so in about 20 minutes, we're gonna be live and you're gonna see this. Now, the guys are gonna have about 4 to 5 items each, and they are gonna basically go through their own process. And the challenge is to see who can make the most money, to see who can make them the best impression, but kind of just to get an idea for how either simply or how easy and effective they make jumping into live stream selling from Vinted reselling. So literally the army of them all are coming in right now in effect. So we've got them all in here right now. So just quickly to introduce you so you know, we've got Joey looking like the Brazil, I can't remember the player that I'm thinking of, but Ronaldo. Probably not looking like Ronaldo right now. We've got Cody inside looking like Willy Wonka with the velour jacket, and then we've got Tyler inside ready to rumble with the sort of comfort inside. So these 3, what we're going to do is we're going to individually, me and Marge right now, and Marge is my mom. If you haven't met her, you're going to see her in a minute. We're going to go through and have a little talk with them individually before we start of like what their tactic is, and then I'm going to run them through with a few bits on Tilt, because it's all done through here and it's done through a phone as well that's on this little tripod. So you're going to see the process behind the scenes of how it is done. And if any of you watching this are like, I'm interested in Tilt a little bit more, just comment Tilt, tell us more about Tilt, and I'll do more on like passing that on. But anyway, let's go and have a little conversation with all 3 of them individually to find out exactly what their tactic's going to be, what they're thinking and what they're feeling. So here we are right now. Marge is back inside, and what we're going to do in a minute is we're going to have an individual talk with them all. So have you guys actually watched any of the live streaming as well? Yes. So you're kind of familiar with that side as well. Now, a big thing to consider is it's like this. It's being on the camera, so it's being comfortable by having your face on the camera whilst also selling it as well. I'm really intrigued to see what their kind of tactics will be, and to see what they kind of do with a few items. Like, are they all going to go for a quid? Are they going to actually run them at £5 no reserve? Or are they going to have different tactics? Either way, me and Marge are going to sort of break it down and find out very quickly and pass it on to you guys through this video, so you can see, what their tactics are. And, you know, what would you do if you was to do live stream selling? What would your tactic and approach be? Always interested to learn more about what your perspective watching it is, if it's something that you're interested in, obviously. Now, one thing I will quickly add is that because we normally do the £1 no reserves, they are all the guys are all happy to do that as well if they wanted to, because the price of what they're going to sell at is just going to be relative to like how they portray themselves on the camera and stuff like that. But it's not like a risky thing for us to do. We're doing this as like an experiment to see essentially who's going to have I'm just intrigued by who's going to have the better selling technique. It's going to be interesting. Morning. What's up? Doesn't look like the sale today.
Is it not the sale?
No, it's sale on the 8th. Which it's £1 sale on the actual 8th. Right, okay, so we're joined with Joey first, and I am recording, yes. So what are you thinking? Because obviously you're only going to have like 4 or 5 items.
Yeah.
So what are you thinking? What's the tactic? You mentioned something about a soundboard.
I'm going to try and strive on entertainment, alright?
Strive on entertainment, go on.
I'm going to use a soundboard.
Yeah.
So like when I put something on, sound alarm starts going off,
yeah,
got everyone's attention.
I like it.
And then if something sells for a little bit lower than what I think, I'm not really going to be too fussed. I'm not going to be...
No, it is what it is. The game's the game sort of thing.
And then, just be trying to interact with the comments.
Interacting with it. How, do you think you're going to do 10 seconds, 15 seconds? So on Tilt, you have different amounts of time that people can bid.
Well, I'd say 15 seconds in the
Keeping
middle.
It fresh at 15.
Yes, and they've got a little bit of chance to, and I'll give a good
look
around of the clothing.
Are you gonna try them on, or are you gonna just keep them as like the hanger to keep it fast?
I mean, I won't be trying on women's clothing, but
no,
I'll be trying on men's clothing.
Yeah,
if need be.
Okay. So we've got the soundboard, potentially moderate, and guaranteed entertainment.
Guaranteed entertainment.
Guaranteed entertainment. So that's Joey, and he's going to be on one of the slots. So we'll wait to see for that. Okay, number 2, Cody. Right, talk to me. What? So, firstly, with the jacket in the room.
This jacket creates a nice atmosphere, I think, for my other viewers.
Okay.
Right, my plan is to be really energetic. You got to engage the customers, the consumers. They want to buy your item. That's what you got to be. You got to be energetic.
Yeah.
No soundboard business. Don't need none of that. No, no soundboard business. I'm not doing soundboard. No soundboard business.
No.
That's not what you need. You need the voice. That's all you need.
So you're going to go for the voice and the presence. That's what you're
Voice
going.
and the presence. That's what people like.
Yeah.
It's my business tactic. There we go.
There we go. So that's Cody's plan. So you'll be able to see how he goes with the 3 to 5 items. And do you think you're going to do you think you're going to do 15 seconds? You're going to do a minute, and you're going to try anything on? Are you just going to go on energy and holding it up?
I'm going to do one pound no reserve.
Yeah.
30 seconds each item.
30 seconds, so he's got a bit of time to talk about.
Yes, there we go.
Interesting. Well, good luck.
Description of the item.
Yeah, so that's Cody. Remember to comment who you think's got this in the bag, and then afterwards let us know who you think got it. And the third and final one is Tyler coming inside. So he's honestly looking unfazed by it. So what's your approach and tactic?
I've not got any. I'm just going to be myself, go with the flow.
Yeah, be yourself. That's good. Authenticity.
Well, I'm going to talk, keep the conversations going.
Yeah.
I want to create a rapport with them.
Yeah, nice. See community and customers getting to know
If
them.
I create a bond with them, I feel like more likely to buy.
Yeah. What about like with the camera? How do you feel with like that thing? Are you going to sort of be off the camera holding the items up? Or are you going to be on there being able to like talk to the camera? What's your...
I'll be showing. I'm not going to try them on unless it's a jacket, possibly.
No.
Showing it properly.
Yeah.
Giving it a full rundown, giving them my opinion on the market, how much you can go for. Selling the item, basically.
Right, okay. So that is Tyler's bit. So we're going to see how they all get on shortly. I'm intrigued for it. I can't tell who's got this in the bag. And there's a few different ideas I think we'll take with it. So if it is successful, keep engaging because, we can do more of these. I've got a little bit of an idea as well. I'm not sure whether this could work now they've gone over there. I kind of like the idea of having some sort of like phone a friend situation. So like obviously Tyler's saying he doesn't want to model them, but like imagine, it's obviously not for this example, but I'm thinking he can get one of the other ones to model an item, but it will make him lose a bit of his money off his turnover. Already that sounds too noisy, doesn't it? Either way, what I'm going to do now is just give them a little run through, because they've not had XP on it or anything, so this is for anybody who wants to get into live stream selling. They are fresh from the Vinted reselling situation. That's what they do, and we're just going to show like the process for it. So now I'm just going to kind of induct a little bit of like how I would do it with the camera, or how I do it with the camera. Not to say that's the way that everyone should, but how I do and how I find comfortability with it first and foremost. So let's get on with that a little bit and break that down.
Should we do a random order thing?
Hold on, I wanted to go first.
So yeah, these guys want to do a random order thing. I think the best thing to do first is like, what are the questions you want to ask about live streaming? Because for me, it's like talking to a camera is more normal than talking to people half the time. So like, what is something that you want to know more about from live streaming that you think will help you in them first 3 items?
Do I just waffle?
Yes.
All right.
And it's comfortability with the camera. What are you like to look into a camera?
Not good.
No. So, I mean, and I think that's the thing, it comes with time. What do you think it is that gets that frictional point on a camera for any of you? Or is it just Joey here? Are you two absolutely super?
I thought it was just Joey's little chat here. What was the question, sorry?
No, just like talking to the camera, comfortability. Are you like, because obviously I think it's all about being a salesperson and an entertainer, but it's quite a lot to break down. So like, being in front of the camera, how are you feeling about that?
You just got to be charismatic. You got to show confidence. If you present yourself as confident,
yeah,
people see that.
Do you think that confidence is wearing like a nice velour jacket?
Yeah, with joggers and an apple t-shirt.
And what are your thoughts, Marge, on this so far? Because we didn't get to have a talk about these 3. What do you think about this?
I would say my thing is like, just be yourself.
Yeah.
You've chose to do that because you are all chatty, you're all sort of like good at having a laugh. Be that person. Don't try and be somebody that you're not on camera.
Yeah.
I mean, be the more confident version of you. Be that version of you that you want to be. Because if those people don't know you, you can be whoever you like.
Exactly, yeah. I think on some of the first lives I did, I was like very, very embarrassed.
Oh, when you got me, I did a first live, didn't I? When I did it, and I was a bit like...
Because you
then,
got that thing
then
where
we
you
started giggling and we got into it.
It's because there's that whole thing where you're on the camera. So a lot of it right now is probably just going to show them a little bit about you holding the camera right here and taking it up like this. Because what we're going to need to do now, that's perfect there, keep that up like that. So we're going to show the guys this process now. So as you can see on the screen, we're going to set this up right now, and it's going to be for 10:30. So it is going to be in 5 minutes time. But let's see if I can just do this a little bit to show you this. See, this is what happens when people who don't use the camera, they go, whoa, it's not a roller coaster, man.
No, I was saying to them, no, I was going like that because they're feeling nervous, like,
no, they're not feeling nervous. Nervous is a mindset and you need to get out of that. So what we do is we're going to get up here and it is a mindset, don't worry about it. So this is the perfect thing to do. So what I would say first, are you listening?
Yeah, go on.
it's just seeing that he's got his body cut off there.
Oh no, this is what you need to worry. Oh right. Okay. Simple things do please simple minds, don't they? But there you go. So here we go. So we stream it from the mobile so you can see. So that is what you can see from you. So normally what I do first is just see how I am in this position. So what I'll also do is get an item right and just kind of like go
Is that
where.
when you put the clothes there?
I don't put the clothes over here. So
Well,
what
I'll
I'll do is
show you
have
what to do with them.
two what's it. So this is what I'll normally do. You can hang on. Sorry, if you. Oh yeah, just so you can see what you're filming. I didn't realise you could see it. So yeah, what I'll normally do, so like having the position
want me.
of the camera looking like here, and I don't know, just testing out whereabouts the situation is. You can obviously see the full item like that. One big thing I like doing before running an item is just shouting the sizes, all of the little features on the item. I think that like, because you'll be testing it out and getting like comfortable with like being on the camera, it might be, because they're only going to be doing a few, I'm talking to myself through the camera that's not even filming me, jokes, but it's just about like showing the features, showing the bits and bobs, and just like talking to the people. I think one bit that's really hard about it is listing the items at the same time. So I'm not sure whether we should have.
do that.
We'll do the listing of the items at the same time to keep it simple, so that you just focus on this present on the camera. So have a little moment just looking at yourself individually, both of you, one at a time in front of the camera. Right. So one of you just looking at the. And if it gets too much, it gets too much. We're going to be here this whole way. I'm going to preference the whole thing. So. Yeah.
I've got this.
And
I've got this in the bag.
Got it.
Got it.
And what
Come on
happened?
then, Cody. Let's hold yourself. Let's see what you look like on the camera, because it's always a good image as well on that camera with the light.
It's really nice.
It shows you the best version of you.
Get the badging right there as well. It goes real close.
Yeah, you show everything that's there.
But yeah, look like I think
I think he's gone for a
What
nose.
was that?
He's gone for a nose.
Like with this run.
Turn around the camera and you talk and explain it like from you do like that. So what do you?
I'd rather not.
And the microphone is at the bottom, so hold them like that.
Okay.
And let me not edit
I'd rather
too
not.
anything.
I wasn't. Oh God,
So
no.
talk
I'd rather
about-
not. Can I talk instead like that and talk to somebody else?
No.
No,
Okay.
don't, because I've not got.
People want to hear what your opinion is though.
No
You're
matter,
like-
they don't want to see this today.
They probably would still. That's the thing. So anyway, that's not been helpful, has it really?
Sorry.
But what we're going to do with this is we're going to prove. We're going to basically show, can Vinted Resellers actually do live stream selling? Like, what are the things that they don't realise? What are the things that are, like, a lot more complex than you think? Because, again, for me, talking to a camera is a normal state of being. But looking at a phone screen whilst looking at a computer screen whilst being aware that you're on a camera is quite a lot. You almost forget the point of what you're doing sometimes. So we're going to have a little look. Some people look like Marge are superficial, you see, and they need to look like
I
a
don't,
certain
'cause
way.
he's always
I
put-
couldn't care what I look like in front of a camera because I'm not.
That's a load of rubbish because he goes and checks himself out.
I
But
still know what I look like. I look
but
like a mess.
Yeah, but you don't look a mess, but he just puts the camera in front of my face, and which obviously I don't mind 99% of the time, but then when I see myself on that sort of
Waffle.
zoom image, it's like, oh, you bugger.
Right, so we've actually got time to go now. So Marge's going to get some of the music
Just
on.
go and see what you look like in front of the
Yeah.
camera.
Did you go for a nervous poo?
And look, this is the thing. It is a bit nerve-wracking, but
There's nobody
look.
there, don't worry, it's just so you can see
And
what
just to confirm, you guys have never done this before, have you? Like you've not ever like done a stream on a camera. You've not had probably an intention to do it as much. But they're curious by it. So we're going to see how they're going to go on. I'm going to be on the computer setting it up and starting the live, and they are going to be underway inside. So I'm going to get the live going on, and we're going to have this filming just here. So hopefully we're going to capture all of this. A bit of a scatty idea on a video, really. I know there's a lot going on. So if you like this content, do keep engaging with it, and I will keep like figuring out ways that we can make this make sense, if you know what I mean. I'm curious about them, so let's have a little look. So I'm just going to basically put this camera here and show you this is me going live straight away on here, right? Okay, so I'm live right now for people to know. So let's have a little look at this situation. Yeah, they are going to ask you to run that one. So we'll let the room warm up. Morning, Mads. How we doing? We have got nice little music. So I've got a bit of a different start in live today. A bit of an interesting one to go with. Now you can see there's 3 guys loitering in the background. Basically, I'll wait till it warms up. Something nice and cash. Something nice and easy. Now I need to have
Sam Cook and Otis Redding.
Yes. Now I can only do 2 options to start with, but I want you guys to basically pick who you want first. What we have today is I'm doing a little experiment with the lads that we have at Gully to see if Vinted Resellers can actually become live stream sellers as well. So what they're going to do is they're going to have their own approach for a few minutes to try them out. Looking nervous. Whoa, don't say that. Don't put that pressure out there. There's the 3 names. You've got to say who you want to go first. We've had Cody, we've had Tyler, we've had Spence. I'm coming afterwards. Looks like we've got Tyler going up first. So
Nah, go Cody, go Joey. What?
he's not learned that when you're on the camera on things like tilt, people will ask for the items you're actually wearing. Does that make sense what we're going to do? These 3 are going to have a few items. They're still going to be the normal items, but you guys afterwards have got to say who you think had the better the better on camera, the better persona, whatever it is, but no pressure. Cody's going to go first. Cody, who we've got here, first live and direct, with his smart suit on as well.
Hugo Boss, no less.
So the guys are going to be doing around about 3 to 4. What is the sort of stuff?
I've picked them out and they've each got a pair of jeans each. They've each got almost an unbranded, non-branded, but a nice bit each. And they've each got an Adidas sweatshirt. They've all got the same. Spencer will probably look and think what he thinks each one should have gone for.
Yeah.
So what do you want to go with first? You've got a pair of...
First, I will go with.
You've got a pair of...
Let's go with the first one. So Venus is saying diesel jeans. What?
So first, we've got an Adidas sweater, UK large.
Take that photo for you so you can see that one.
What? You can bend back. Oh, there is a little mark.
Show it as it is. Let people see it on the camera. You can see it. All your
It is probably washable. I think it's quite washable.
still washed and dried though in it for a quid.
Wash and dry. Very good.
Step back a bit. Let's have a look.
£1 no reserve.
Should we see what they got? So this is £1 no reserve, guys, that you've got going. How many seconds did you want? 15 or 30? He wants. Cody wants 30. So right, it's up now, up for grabs so you can see. Size large, grey. What's the colour on the trim? Is it grey or is it khaki green?
Khaki green, isn't it?
Sorry, I won't help too much. I think felt logos as well. Look.
I was going to get for £1.
And Braden's got it for £1. They were in and we're out for £1.
Actually, that's not a mark, that's wet. I didn't have a mark on it, so I feel like that needs to
But
be
just so you know,
redone.
this.
Right, so here we have a Gap sweater, a bit of an odd design, a bit of an odd line. That is a men's medium. Very nice.
That looks stripe up your life.
Yeah, come on.
And you got 14 seconds. It is going to be.
Might be another steal. Someone last second steal.
Yeah.
You never know.
There's 8 seconds left if you got to steal the show.
Yeah. Here we are. One last look. One last look. Ooh, £1. 52% nylon, 20% cotton, and 28% wool. £1. Maybe 2. Come on. I know somebody wants 2.
Somebody wants 2. Come on. Ooh.
£1.
This is just a little testing to see if the Vinted Resellers can become live stream sellers.
We've got some diesel denim blue jeans. Waist 32, length 34.
What's the badge on them? On the inside?
Here's the badge.
Look at them. Look at that nice little finish there. These are
Very
wicked
nice.
little bits.
Here's the back as well, this little black badge.
Yeah.
Very good. Little pocket as well. Diesel industry. Waist 32, length 34, any takers? Oh, if anyone wants to read that.
From the 3 items, Cody generated £7 with an average of £2.33. I know this is quite like a lot, but hopefully like it's quite interesting to watch. And if it is, just comment down below. That was Cody doing his 3 items. We got Joey for the comment first, says Leanne. Keep Tyler until last, says Mads. Ooh.
We've got 3
We've got a few Tylers coming in though.
Tyler, I think it's you, buddy.
Yeah. Now remember guys, this is their first time doing the live stream, so be nice, be supportive. Remember, use the emojis on the screen because they'll see it on the phone as well. So they've all got 3 items each, so 3 items to see how they get on.
Don't worry, you ain't safe hands, I've got you. So I need to be a free chance.
Wow. I think Tyler's got an unfair start here. You let me know.
Look how beautiful they are. True religion. Very good True Religion are. Look at the embroidery there. Super high quality. These go very well on Vinted, especially now that we're coming up to a bit of summer season.
32 waist, 25 legs on these. You've got 30 seconds to go if you fancy it.
I mean, come on guys, run this up. Look at it. Look how beautiful this is.
Restart for him.
This is definitely going for at least 20, 30 on Vinted. I would try it on if it fit me, but these, honestly, I would even want these for myself. If this weren't going up, I'll be bidding right now. I mean, look at that. Look how...
We're already at £6
quality
on
that
these.
is.
£6 on the True Religion
You've got a
for
bit
21 seconds.
pattern in there. Come on, let's get this up a bit. Raise this up.
Contrast stitching
Good
is
for
really
the
nice,
7.
isn't it?
Look at them. They're amazing.
£8.
If these fit me and they weren't on tilt, I'm having these. Look, oh, I didn't even notice. You got the True Religion logo there. I could just hold it like that and it'll sell itself for at least 15. Let's get 15 on this.
Look at this. This is the job interview you never knew you needed.
You've really hit the gold mine here. These are beautiful. An Adidas black hoodie.
Size large, did we say?
Yep.
Let's hold it up just a little bit on the right.
Super high quality. These got at least 15 to 20 on Vinted. Really good, you know, a blank hoodie. We can at least get this one up a bit. Come on guys, get the bids in. This is going at least 15, 20 on Vinted.
Do you think it could fit a men's size as well or just women's?
That can easily fit a men's. Men's medium, could even fit men's large. It's such a versatile piece and it doesn't have that look for women's as well. It's got that unisex look. Come on, get the bids in. Come on, get the free. Get the free. You well in, last second winner. Let's get this raised up. You know how high quality this is.
Ooh, Chelsea got it at the 3.
You got yourself a banger. Again, very good quality.
Big up.
Don't know that brand, but it does look really nice. It's got the everything you want. Look at this logo. Look how vintage and classy that logo looks. You know, look at that colour combo. The blue and pink goes really well, especially in the summertime. I'm trying to upsell this because it's such a good piece. It's all embroidery, high quality embroidery. On a nice summer's day, even just now, that is really a nice piece. I say we get this at least 5. This is going at least double.
Ooh.
No, that's fine. £4 good. Thank you.
Tyler's just set the new benchmark for that one, and honestly, let me know what you think of this so far.
Thank you so much, guys. I mean, spam Tyler in the comments, even when Joe's doing it, mess with his head.
Living his head rent free. Oh, a big up Tyler. Everyone give him a round of applause for that one, guys.
Thanks so much.
He's got a bit of the flipping. He really wants it, you know. An experiment for the YouTube, which is, can Vinted sellers actually do live stream selling? What is that transfer like, and how's it been? I think there's a lot to unpack with this, but from that first thing, they've not had any XP from me that much, and they're doing really good. Next up, we've got is Joey.
I'm going to try and use the soundboard, right, to make it a bit more entertaining.
He's going for the soundboard, okay?
Hey guys, somebody asked about this Brazil top, I'm keeping it, sorry guys. Right, never heard of the brand, Run and Fly. Very nice, got a rainbow pattern through the middle, very high quality cotton, 50% cotton, 50% acrylic. If you guys want this, £2 right now, very nice piece. I think that would go for a lot. Some middle-aged woman, she'd love that. Right, come on guys, we can get this up a little bit more. £4.
Just under a meal deal price right now.
Just under.
£4 right now, is that where?
Oh, it's over, it's over. Guys, it's sold, it's sold, it's sold.
This is the new sound effect.
Right, medium, I guess it's large, 36 by 32. They are Lee jeans. These, pretty legit, very, very nice quality. Can't see any problems with it. Oh, it started. Right, come on, let's get this up. £1. How much are you saying? 80 quid retail?
That one.
I'm unsure if it's old tag, sorry. Surprisingly, perfect pretty much. Can't really see any problems with them. Right, there you go. Zip, works perfectly. Guys, whoever's getting this, absolute steal. If they're vintage like that dude said, I think we're in for some high reselling profit right here. 3 seconds. Oh,
Shags is in.
They're seeing what profit you can make with these. Beautiful piece, beautiful piece. Seconds, can we get some more? Can we get some more? Come on, last bid.
Ooh,
last
another
bid,
one coming in.
£8. Right, just take your time, guys. You can think about it. Like, do you want to get money? I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna say yeah.
We've got Lou in at 8 right now.
1 second. That's over. Right. Well done, guys. Well done.
Do you want to know something?
Go on.
So Tyler did 17 and you're at 12. So
Right.
if you do 5 or above on this one,
Right.
you get the lead.
Adidas sweatshirt. Women's size 12.
Tyler would say ring.
Is 12 a large? I think 10's a medium.
Yeah.
Fabric just feels beautiful, to be honest.
Up and running now.
Yeah, I think this could go with quite a lot of outfits. Cream.
Let's have a look at the
Cream's
tag.
very nice. Tag. Get that out for you. Look at that seam there. Cotton's feeling lovely. I'm surprised. Like, this feels brand new, to be honest. I'm liking this.
Tracy, I think these guys want a rematch next week.
£10. Yeah.
There we-
You guys know. Buy this for your wife. Buy this for your
Cheated on
girlfriend.
that. Still going, you got 4 seconds
very
left.
Nice. 4 seconds. Can we get 1 more quid?
Jeez,
It's
Stacey
right,
hit the
it's right.
11 on it though.
Very, very nice piece. Right, that's me gone.
That's
Right.
him gone. So
Farewell.
big up to Joey, big up to Tyler, and big up to Cody as well. I think, I'll be honest with you, I think that got warmed up in the end, didn't it? That got warmed up. Let's be honest. Tyler had a really good approach. The soundboard was a really smart thing. Yeah, let's give him another one.
Another Adidas.
Yes. So Cody's going to come up and show you the next one, and this puts us at even Stevens. And don't forget, guys, I'm actually right now on here. Yeah, look, they're bickering. We've got them right here going, and it's all systems go. Look, we've got Marge inside. Marge, what do you think of this so far?
Well, apart from the bickering.
Yeah. So what's the bickering for? What's going on?
No, because so I saw it at the back. I was like, oh, it looks like there's a mark.
He's going to do another one now.
Have a little look. He could have touched it, said if it was wet, but he didn't.
Bellowed in the room that there was a mark.
Tyler's scowling from afar as well, doesn't?
Well, I think
Who's in the right here?
Well,
I was slightly in the
Go on, go on.
I don't know.
How was I the wrong?
Cody's trying to like say, oh, I got done over because of that.
We're going to let him have another item.
Okay, I would have said
Right,
yes.
we'll let them. These lot are absolutely going for it, and I know you guys are here as well, so let's actually appreciate that. I feel like it's time for him to take the floor now. Essentially, if this item that Cody's got, if he can be a good enough salesperson and he can get this for over £6, he's technically won most.
I'm back for redemption now.
So what? Right, he's back.
Here we are. So we've got an Adidas camo hoodie. Size. Let's have a look. UK medium. On the back as well. Absolutely amazing condition. This quality is really good. Everyone's been chewing it. Thank you. We try it on. Let's try it on.
Yeah, we've got time to
Let's
try it.
try it on.
Postman's in at a tenner right now. Well, I did do a miscalculation. It needs to go for more than 11 for Cody to win, but
I'm 5'10".
18 seconds and Postman's in at 13 right
Very
now.
nice. Very good hoodie. I know someone wants this excellent condition.
15 is that we're at.
Come on.
Joey and Cody are neck and neck. That means that they've both made the same amount from this experiment.
Someone wants 16 and know someone wants it. Come on.
Who's gonna-
Perfect for reselling this? This Vinted going for 30.
Oh,
17.
Jay's are taking it to
There we go,
17 and it's at 9.
Size medium UK.
The back print's kind of mad as well. What's the pockets like on the front? Is it just a big pouch one?
Pocket, yeah. Big pouch, very comfortable. Put up and do this.
Yeah, that's what's
Beautiful.
up.
Come on,
And
19.
you nearly did the same amount of that one than they all did on all of them. So is that Mirino Kiro?
No, Kira. Well done.
There you go. Oh, and we're gonna have to run them through this.
Going on.
Well, I know Tyler's good.
He's won now because I said there might be a mark. All he had to do was just pass it. If it was wet, he'd say.
Bring the guys over so that we can get this one nipped in the bud for you. Cody first, who came with the 3 items, and then this extra one, Tyler, and then we've got Cody. All you guys are doing now, before we get into my bit of the stream, who do you think out of these 3 did it? Who do you think? Let's get them all in the shop. Put in a comment down below. Who was the better seller? Who was the better streamer? Who did you enjoy? Who did you enjoy watching? And that's what we're doing right now. We're just letting the chat go. Well done, lads. So they've got in yellow. We've got Joey. In the white over there, where I'm not pointing, we've got Cody, and then we've got Tyler in the grey. So all you got to do is drop a comment. All the same good sellers, says Beadle. It's interesting. Who do you guys think was the better seller on that one? What do you think, Marge?
When it was first going on.
Joey for the win, says Doddy. Okay. Marge won.
Could I ask the room a question? Okay. So when Cody put his very, very first item up, and in the background there was a little, oh, there's a mark on that. Is that what? Hang on, boys. Shh. School teacher coming out. So it went for £1, yet the other Adidas's went for a lot more. Yet that was an older Adidas, that was actually probably one of the better Adidas's. So why did it only go for £1? Is it because you thought it had a mark on it, or was it because it wasn't sold properly? You didn't think that he went really for selling it? Hey Susie. You tell us, what can we say? Rockets, if you thought because it had a hole on it, because it had a mark on it. Love hearts, if you just thought...
The sales tactic wasn't there
Yes,
yet.
that's what
Who
I'm
knows?
thinking of.
Look,
So what do you
all
think?
these guys want is they want
Roxy,
feedback
Rockets.
for them.
Rockets. Did that stop you?
And comment down below, who do you think out of all these 3 that got it? Right, I'm going to join back in a minute. This is going all chaos. We're going to just do a post-match interview right now. Let's have a look. This is what we wanted to call the post-match or the post-live stream sort of conversation. So how do you feel that went?
I feel like I did the best. I was giving it the most out there.
Yeah?
I'm honestly shocked at Cody's there.
What bit are you shocked about?
Well, he sold 3 items for terribly low and then 1 for insanely high.
One at the end wasn't set. Do you think that was because the momentum was built up from the lives?
Yeah, you can't. I don't think you can say he's the winner there just because of that. He sold 2 for £1.
He did sell 2 for £1. He sold 1 for £5 and he sold 2 for £1. So, anything else you want to add? What do you think about your performance, Joey's performance?
I mean, nerves obviously were a bit big. I was, struggling a bit of words to find.
Yeah.
but I feel like I gave it a lot of passion. I gave it a lot of charismatic, whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like I did good presenting.
Yeah, definitely good presenting.
I just feel like if I knew the item a bit more, I feel like what Joey did, you know, the Lee jeans.
Yeah.
When he said that they retail 80, I feel like that swayed everyone a bit.
Yeah,
Probably should have put a couple of comments of that in.
Just because it's not really 80 quid for them to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, but do you think so? Do you think next week we'll have to do another like reattempt?
Definitely a redo.
So Tyler's in, and honestly, let us know down below if you want to. But we're gonna find out from the other guys how they found and fared that. But I think this is a good experiment. Interesting. Right, now we've got Joey who's going to give you his take on the post live stream analysis. Talk to me. How do you think it went?
Well, I thought I actually was decent, like not to sound confident. I thought me and Tyler were quite good. Yeah, Cody, he was a bit quiet at the start, but that's understandable.
Do you think it was tough because he was the first one? Yeah.
But how he's won, because I said there might be a mark, and all he had to do was just check. No, it's just wet. That's it. Just wet. That's it. But he didn't. And then he sold it for £1. He's got a second chance, and now he's supposedly got the most money. I don't think that's fair, personally.
You think that was an unfair second chance?
I think it was an unfair second chance.
So basically, what we need is this the second vote for a repeat of doing it next week to see who can be. What would you change about doing it again?
Well, I don't know. It's tricky because it was slightly my fault, and I'll take a couple points.
Where will you take accountability for your fault?
Huh?
Where will you take? Where do you think is your fault?
Cody's for saying there might be mark.
The little dupe at the start.
I'll take 5 points off or whatever.
Okay.
But he still counts that as his first item sold.
Interesting. Okay.
Because I think he still could have got at least £5 for it, even with a stain, because it was an old vintage Adidas.
So a percentage of what you made taken off in order for him to remain the £1 item at the start.
Yeah.
So that's the feedback. So have another go of it next week and see what we can do on a repeat.
Sure, yeah.
Right, so that's Joey's. Right, and let's find out what Cody's got to say, because Tyler and Joey had something similar to say about him. And the third and final one. So let's go with Cody. So this sounds really topical. How are you feeling about that?
I'm feeling a bit of mixed emotions.
Is it you feel like the post-game politics of the other two's like knocking it a bit?
I feel like so. At the start, I feel like as well. I did take that risk to start off with. There's not many people in the stream.
Which risk?
At the start.
Oh,
not
yeah.
many people. That's what people have been saying as well. But with that comment on the Adidas sweat, I think that ruined it a little bit. But I managed to come back with the Adidas hoodie, which I'm quite proud of.
Yeah.
But I know them two are a little bit salty. But
they're salty because it went for the most money out of all the items, didn't it?
It did, yes. But
and you did try it on as well, which I think is a good tactic. But do you think we need to? What do you think the solution is to that then, to keep everyone happy?
I think I don't.
Joey's saying to deduct the last one so that you keep the first one. He'll deduct some points off of what he's made.
No. I say if we do anything, I'll deduct the first one that I did.
Right, okay. So what do you think of this? Should Cody deduct the first one he did that went for £1 when the room was a bit quiet and the mark was pointed out, or should Joey remove the other part? I can't remember what it is.
I just think overall it doesn't define who the best seller is. It's just a bit of fun after all. So
it is just a bit of fun. But how did you actually find it being on the camera as well?
It was. Before I wasn't nervous.
Yeah.
When I got to the camera, I was nervous.
Yeah, because
So
like there's people there on the camera.
Yeah, when the people started building up in the stream, it got nervous then. But I think it went alright. Definitely improvement to be a.
So do you think do you third or not second but third the same point of maybe another rerun's needed?
I reckon, yeah.
So another rerun, guys. So we'll do this again. If you want to see that on YouTube, let me know and we'll make that. But yeah, not too bad from them all. Not too bad.
And look,
Marge, for some reason, wanted to do
or
it
the
as well.
girlfriend
So
look, or the whoever look
see
wants
Marge
to be doing. But this is, look at the combination of the colours. And the rugby, has it got...
oh, Trace is in at a 15
It's
custom.
even got the rubber, has it got the proper rubbery
Maybe get 90 quid.
I hope I get a lot more than that. I want a lot for this. You know, if you walked into John Lewis, you'd be paid about 250 quid. No, about 180 quid for this. Now, I think this was bought for somebody that was too big and it didn't fit them because it's in immaculate condition. Look at that, 15 quid.
Go on, Trace.
You having a laugh?
What we normally say in the industry is thank you,
Thank
Tracy.
you. Oh, for Tracy, definitely. Thank you.
Big up, Trace. That's a nice win for
Yeah,
you
but
there.
that's a really nice win. Too excited. I think I'm going to have to go and sort these lads out because they're it is like a Friday afternoon at school and they're all bickering.
Different things with content. Exciting. I thought that was fun. If you want me to try that again with them, let me know. But I think that was fun. Give them detention. Right, for anybody who's watching the YouTube, appreciate you. We'll chat with Marge afterwards and see what she thinks about this. But if you like this content, I can't tell you enough. Just keep commenting. Really appreciate it. And the app is called Tilt. This is where we are right now, live and direct. And I've actually got to do my job now, which is the live streaming. So be on. and I'm here with Marge right now to kind of give a bit of a final think of that. So it's been a little bit of time past I've finished the live, but what did you think about the overall experiment, like from what you saw, from what you know?
I think they could have probably done with a little bit more coaxing beforehand, and you doing instead of throwing them in there.
They were thrown in the deep end.
I think that was a little bit harsh, especially for the very first ones, because you hadn't warmed them up. I thought you were going to be the warm-up guy.
I think that sometimes is quite good though, because you've got to think as well, like if you have that, then you've only got everything to learn rather than nothing to base it on.
I mean, like, look how that, I would say, from the experiment. So Cody went in and he wanted to go first, I think he wanted to get it over and done with.
Yeah.
But probably went in a bit cold and didn't quite know what to be expected or really how to act. But then, and so, okay, we had the incident with the mark, and that does stop people, but also it may have been the selling technique.
Yeah.
He didn't get in his flow. But then watching Tyler, and I think at first I was thinking, oh, he's like giving it all the waffle, but I was like, he was great because he was going straight in there and doing full on sell. And then Joey went in and thought, yeah, that worked. So he went in like that. And then with Cody having the second chance to sell another one, to see if he could sell another one more expensive, he'd by then watched Tyler and Joey, learnt from that, and he just went in full on and sold the most expensive item. So,
and I guess the question we have to answer really from that first experiment, seeing if vintage resellers can be turned into live stream sellers with no experience given at the start, who do you think, based on the same thing, who do you think in your eyes had the most potential or did the best?
Well, it's tough.
If you think there is even anyone, I'm going to give my feedback before at the end, and that'll be it.
But I would say the only reason that I would go with Tyler is because he was the first one to go full in and Mr. Friendly and all of that, and then
warm them up.
And then when the others could see that actually that worked better than me trying to stand here looking cool, that works better. So they adapted that, and they could see, and it's far more enjoyable doing it yourself when you're being like that, rather than just standing there going, yeah, I'm not quite sure. Yeah,
you can sort of see why people that just sell the item, when you just hold an item and sell it up and go, why is no one buying it? It's like there's an art in the, and I think it's like you have to be an entertainer and a sell it.
You're selling an item, and it's sort of like, yes, everybody knows what an Adidas sweatshirt looks like. Everybody knows what a pair of jeans looks like. But then to go on and go, look at the stitching on this. It's absolutely beautiful. Look at the label. Look at the detail on it. When you point that out to somebody will probably go, actually, yeah, it is worth another bid, rather than go, oh, it's just a grey sweatshirt, yeah, I'll give you £1 for it. But if you'd gone on and say, look at that beautiful detail of the grey against the green, the khaki against the grey looks really nice, and you can see it's an older that tag shows it's a quality item. And
so overall, there's a lot of room to improve, but I think for the fact that they had no experience, they kind of all shown different qualities, didn't they?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, I think. Do you think they seem like they want to do it again? What do you think?
They do want to do it again. I think they've got a few scores to settle.
Yeah.
Because Joe's right point, because I said everything, if it's got any faults, it'll be mentioned. But this, and it's easy to do that, to like go, oh, I think that's got a mark on it. But straight away the audience shuts down. They're not interested. They just shut down. And yes, he could have like felt it and gone, oh, actually, it's just water. It's just we must have dropped a bit of water on it on the way coming or something. But also being the first one to do it, and the first one of actually not knowing, how do I get myself back from this? How do I go, well, if it is a mark, it'll probably wash off, because you're only saying then probably. So the technique would come in then, rather than...
It was a little bit like being tripped up at the starting line, wasn't it?
Yes, and then I think psychologically that goes, you think it goes for £1, and then you think you're doomed, and you think, shit, I can't do this.
Yeah, and it's hard. But yeah, the whole point about live stream selling is that it is a different interactive way of buying and selling. I think
that was the best experiment, because you look at Cody doing his first one and you think he was thrown in there, the first one to do it, and that was harder. But then when he came in to do the last one, by only watching the other two for 10 minutes, well, he was working, but listening to them and thinking, okay, that he went full in on it then.
Yeah.
So yes, I'd say a vintage seller can become a live streamer. You just sort of learn from people that you look are doing it well.
Yeah, and with that, if you guys want to know more about live stream selling, if you want to see more about these reseller rat race challenges of any sort, keep engaging, commenting down there, and most importantly, let us just comment who you actually think was the best one and what you think you took from watching this.
Yes, they want to know. They're thinking, okay, the audience will decide. Because I was like,
Yeah.
actually had to go on full on school teacher in there, and like almost felt like
I think you guys might have seen that.
felt like I was splitting up a scrap in the playground.
So yeah.
But all had their valid points, but all trying to get them over at exactly the same time, and neither of them were going to be prepared to listen to each other. None of them were.
No,
So it's futile.
But no, that's been a good experiment. And like I say, guys, if you want to see more of that, let me know down below. But as always, stay safe, stay sustainable, keep doing you. And I will see all you beautiful people in a live stream, video, car boot or two.
Yeah.
Somewhere in this stream video sphere that I tend to live in. I do live out of cameras, but most of the time I live inside them. So I'll see you in a bit. Have a good one.